Yo, what is going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I will be talking about why 2015 was the worst year for the Animal Crossing series. So, there have been many Animal Crossing games starting all the way back in 2001. Now, as you guys may or may not know, the two Animal Crossing spin-offs that were released in 2015 were Happy Home Designer and Amiibo Festival. And today, I'll be talking about why these failed and why the series and Nintendo failed in 2015. Starting off in 2015, the first move that Nintendo had made for the series was releasing Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer for the Nintendo 3DS on July 30th, 2015. It was a game where you worked at Nook's Homes, which is Tom Nook's house shop, and you would design villagers' houses. Now, of course, this was a spin-off Animal Crossing game, as it is not the same as most of the games in the series are. Now, you might think, why didn't this game do good? It sounds a bit fun, and it's a change from just regular Animal Crossing games. Now, yes, the game is not bad, and it has good reviews, but it did not sell great at all, sitting at 2 million units sold. And I know what you're thinking, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a lot. 2 million copies is a lot. Yes, now hear me out. It may sound like a lot, but when you compare it to New Horizons and New Leaf, it's not even close. New Horizons sold 22 million, and New Leaf sold about 12 million. And yes, it's a spin-off game, so it will not sell as good, obviously. I'm not dumb, guys. Yeah, it could have done better, though. And if that's not bad enough for you, we still have a lot more to cover about Animal Crossing in 2015. The next thing that we have to cover about the Animal Crossing series in 2015 is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Man, oh man, this game. Now, if you have been a part of the Animal Crossing series for a while, you might know this game and have heard about it and how absolutely awful it is. I can only see the game appealing to little kids, not the entire Animal Crossing fan base. Amiibo Festival was basically a crappy Mario Party, but Animal Crossing edition. There was a board game, which is the main event for Amiibo Festival, that could take a long time, like an hour and a half. I don't even remember. It was like really long though. It's super repetitive, and it does not keep you entertained either. It consists of you touching your Amiibo. Oh, and by the way, let me mention, it is absolutely 100% required to buy an Animal Crossing Amiibo figure to start the game. You cannot start it without it. So that means that you have to go and buy another $10 Amiibo from GameStop, or I mean anywhere, sorry. Dude, what if some kid picked this up at GameStop, not knowing anything about it, took it home, put it in his Wii U, and was so excited to play it, and cannot get past the menu because he needs to buy another Animal Crossing Amiibo? Dude, jeez, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. So, with a $60 game, you need to buy a $10 Amiibo to go with it. Great, giving Nintendo more of our money. So, after you go and purchase an Amiibo and get past the loading screen, it literally does not end there. You cannot play any minigames without an Animal Crossing Amiibo card. Are you kidding? I know that the game is called Amiibo Festival, but how about you just make us buy one Amiibo and that's it? Now, they did sell a bundle version of the game that included an Isabelle and Digby Amiibo figures, plus 3 cards, Rosie, Goldie, and Stitches, and I actually got that bundle for my birthday. Honestly, when I was younger, the game honestly appealed to me because I was in love with Animal Crossing. And I already had the entire bundle, so I had everything that I needed to start playing and have some fun. But as I got older, I realized how stupid this actually is. The fact that you need to go spend more money to play. Now, to get the sales about this stupid game, this stupid game, literally only sold 140,000 units in the US, from what I can research. Do you actually know how little that is? But I mean, yeah, Amiibo Festival is known as the biggest Animal Crossing failure to this day. Now, if you guys think that was all I'm going to talk about, you're wrong. Now listen to this. The first series of Animal Crossing Amiibo Cards was released in 2015. It was Series 1 and contained some pretty good characters. However, 2015 was the year that Amiibo Cards were introduced to us, and this makes me want to talk about how these failed. So with the first series of Amiibo Cards being introduced, they were cool for a little while and they sold a little bit because the game's Happy Home Designer and Amiibo Festival had Amiibo functionality. So some of the people who had bought those games decided to purchase some Amiibo cards and see what it was all about, and it wasn't really too much. In Happy Home Designer, you could design their house, and in Amiibo Festival, you could use them in minigames. The cards failed quite badly, so they were discontinued in silence, as nobody could find them. And no one knew that they were discontinued until they tried to find them, then checked the prices, and since they were discontinued, they slowly became rare, and that raised the prices. Now, with New Horizons around, the prices were insane because everyone wanted some and the prices shot up. So, Nintendo restocked the cards for New Horizons, and who knows how long that they'll be around again. So guys, that wraps up the video. Comment the word spin-off if you made it this far, and I'll be liking and replying to those comments. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. That is all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I daily upload with Animal Crossing content. Comment what you thought about the video, and give it a huge thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I cut her off when I say that we're done, but I say that we're done every day. Don't want me back, but you're keeping me rough. Can you tell me what you want from me? You was so 50, is you really with me? Cause I can be gone in a day. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?